Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, Victoria, but I'm calling in as a substitute in one of the younger classes tonight.
Well,
No, I actually want to listen to people talk about brains.
Please, please, please.
Sorry, but we're busy, you know?
Oh, hi Dwight. Hi Mandy.
Why, Mandy, what are you guys doing here so early? We don't have our class till tomorrow.
We have an urgent message from Miss C. She forgot she double booked her schedule for the neuroscience class with a class on teaching skeletons to find their inner self.
She feels terrible about the mistake she's making, but is asking if everyone can come in to Tucky at midnight. We were already at school, so she asked us to come get you and Franny.
Oh, well, thank you guys.
Why couldn't you schedule it for Wednesday instead?
That's when we had our Bible club, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we gotta go give this message to some other monsters. See you guys.
Bye. 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 See you guys tomorrow morning then?
All right, we'll be there.
Ugh!
I can't even imagine where you could be right now.
Miss Dorn, I'm really sorry. But until we have any further information, I'm afraid we can't do much. I'll have a police car drive out past your house tonight. I am really sorry about this mess. Have a good night.
Jelano, my little baby. Why could this happen to such an innocent child?
It's right here.
We should probably hide.
What's going on?
Nothing. Her baby was taken away. I bet.
Well, we don't know if it was a human who took her kid.
Where are you
Nothing is really as it seems. My ears can ever only know the noise whenever the person, place, or thing.
Girls, please be fine. It could be an egret, a gecko, a mongoose, but I hear makes my mind let loose. My legs just start running, my mind's going crazy. I wish I knew why these sounds are so hazy. Is what my ears see. And feel all the strange noises out there. Watching me scream and run. It's all those monsters having fun.
You just assume things you think could be true. You have no facts, no evidence now, do you? So come down to earth, why don't you try and wish all those groups goodbye?
But what my ears see is everywhere. All the strange noises out there. Watching me scream and run. It's all those monsters having fun. Everybody!
What my ears hear, they fear. All strange noises out there. What makes me scream and run? It's all those monsters having fun. Noises, noises get the best of me. Noises, noises got the worst of me. Noises, noises,
You can't shut them out when they're in your head.
noises, noises get the best of me. Noises, noises got the worst of me. Noises, noises, you can't shut them out when they're in your head. Oh, what my ears hear, they hear. All strange noises out there. What makes me scream and run? It's all those monsters having fun. What my ears hear, they hear. All strange noises out there. What makes me scream and run? It's all those monsters having fun. We're here.
Well, come on in. Love the song, by the way. Nice to see you again, baby. Oh, and Franny. Oh, I haven't met you yet. Oh, sit down, sit down. I have two sofas and over here. All right. So what do you want?
We need help finding this baby.
Oh, a baby. A baby what, baby? Rat, dog, cat. Baby. Human. Now look here. Now I don't care what people call me, but I'll have you know that I care a bit about what they think of me. And despite my nickname, I have never ate a kid. If you came to me thinking I gobbled up your little child, you have been utterly mistaken.
Well, no. This mom had her baby kidnapped, and we're thinking there's a possibility that the kidnapper was a monster, and only monsters can find a monster, so we offered to help.
Oh, how kind of you. You offer your assistance to a poor, helpless mother. And then come bother me trying to find the kidnapper so you can go back to her and get all that glorious credit.
No,
No, I'm just kidding. No. My glory-seeking days are long gone. Old child sure learned her lesson. That credit ain't the prize. You have the ones taken. Okay, so you say you need help finding a kidnapper. Man, this is exciting. Mystery, drama. Thanks for including me.
Yeah, Tyler also found a necklace underneath one of the windows, and we think it might belong to the kidnapper.
This just keeps getting juicier.
What?
He's back.
What?
Girls, the baby who was kidnapped. Do you know if he was a monster?
not that we know.
I think this may have belonged to the kidnapper.
Do you know who he is?
Yes. A man who people thought died 13 years ago. All right, well listen, I've got a story to tell you. Get going. 25 years ago, a little baby boy was brought into the world. But within hours of his existence, the hospital he was at caught fire. And in saving him and his mother, his father died. Now listen, I know this isn't something any of you can relate to or feel empathy towards. We monsters are put together a bit differently than humans. We don't have a need for friends or loved ones in our lives. In some cases, we don't even need parents around. But that is not the case with humans. They may not always say it, but I have seen it. And they need mother and father figures, even if they're not related. So circling back around to our story, this little boy was only a few hours old. He had lost someone very important to him. His mother never remarried and also lost connection with a lot of her friends. She was confused and devastated and pushed them away instead of reaching out to them. Well, the boy was 11 years old, the O-level school for humans. He was a naughty kid. He never got much attention at home from his mother, and so his best way of getting attention at school was his pranks and being naughty. Well, after school, he would usually wander through the forest. One night, he was out late, very late. He had nobody expecting him at home. In fact, he stayed out so late he couldn't see 5 feet in front of him. Humans, don't have night vision like us. Well, while he was there, a vampire accidentally revealed himself to the boy as a monster. This encounter with the monsters opened up new doors for the boy. And with us just a week of spending his nights with the monsters, he was able to figure out how to act like them and become one of them. And to mark their friendship, the vampire he met gave him a necklace, a gold one, with Rafiki codograms on it. Well, this went on for 2 years. The boy would skip school in the day and sleep, and then at night he would go to the forest. Nobody around him cared enough to find out why he was skipping school. Well, one night, the boy went into the forest just as usual. But while he was there, one of the monsters found out his secret and alerted the council. Though the boy denied it, further testing showed otherwise. And when confronted with the council, they found out that he was in fact a human, and regretfully signed an order to have him dropped into the pit of remorse. For you younger ones, this is the ritual that had been used for hundreds of years if a human ever found a monster colony. It was something no human or monster could ever survive. So they brought him out to the pit, tied a rope around his waist, and cut the rope.
So he died?
Yes. And it's been 12 years since then. But that necklace you found, it's his. I know it is.
Well, thank you for taking the time to tell us the story, but it just doesn't seem possible that they'd be related. I mean, he died. No one ever comes back from the pit of remorse.
Okay, I know what it looks like. And honestly, I have no other evidence backing me up. But my gut is just screaming that it was Colin. Oh, I meant the boy.
His name was Colin?
Yeah, Colin Red. But it's a touchy story, so no one really likes to use his name or really tell the story, which is probably why you girls haven't heard it till now.
Well, Treacher, as far as I know, your gut hasn't failed you yet, so I'm going to find this Conrad.
Me too. I wasn't really following this story, so why wouldn't I? I don't
Do you know where he lives?
Oh, yes, I have a map in my back room that I'll get to you. It's about a day and a half's journey to go there.
I don't like spending the night with friends at all, and since it would take a day and a half to get there, I would have to. Can you let me go back and let Mother that we might have found ways to find her baby?
Oh, honestly, that may be a better option than all 4 of you going. Less monsters, less fights.
Okay, maybe Skylar, is that right with it?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, great seeing you girls. Come back soon. Door's right over here. Best of luck, girls. Thanks again for including me. I always love a bit of drama.
I like her.
She's a character, all right.
Do you think that we're able to find the baby?
I know it doesn't seem like Child Tutor's story and kidnapping are related, but maybe seems to somewhat trust Child Tutor, and I trust Navy, so.
Yeah, I feel terrible telling her that we might have found ways to find the baby when,
Yes. Going.
Do you remember where she lives?
Oh, I think he's right over here.
Oh yeah, I remember. Hello?
I think I remember seeing them yesterday. Yes, we went to help you find your baby.
So, if you remember where the other two went, they went to go ahead and find your baby, and they went to come and tell you about this.
What? Children, this is nothing that children should be involved in. I don't think you understand that this kidnapper can hurt you.
We can tell you the story, and then you can tell us about the baby.
Okay, well. So
unable to find the parents, but did identify him as a half-blood minotaur. We were shocked, but talked it out, and felt as if we were being called to adopt him. My husband named him Devon, which means nighttime.
Well, can I go inside and tell you more about this?
Yes, please.
So it's this boy, but he's really human, but he wants to be a monster.
Wait, girls, I'm just so thankful that you're sharing your life with me. It's just, I'm surprised I'm not depressed talking about my situation. You two really do have this life, and you will bless so many others, including me.
Thank you. Let's go.
So it's this boy who's a monster.
No, Gravel, you cannot do that.
On the contrary, you did not explain that to me.
I believe you are mistaken because I do recall informing you that you cannot move, that I go, then you go, then I must go again.
Gilbert, based on how you played it, my part of this game is fairly simple.
In my defense, I did my best to elucidate the game to you in a short period of time due to your impatient manner. But in reality, this game can take hours of learning just to figure out what it actually means.
I'm not certain I would like to continue this game then. As you put it, my impatient manner is rising.
Okay, I'll put it away for now. But I do wish that you reconsider this in future minutes, as Winston and I, the guardian whom you've replaced, has spent many an hours playing this game, and it has brightened up our lives from the very dull moments of guarding the Northern Forest. But it's not all bad. Sometimes there are travelers. In fact, I think we have some travelers now. How do you know? They yell to lower their voices.
I was shocked when she said that.
I know!
It was so out of character.
At one point, Miss Agrata tried to stop her, but then she bumped into the skeleton and she thought it was a real skeleton.
It was so chaotic at that point. I think half the class thought it was a real skeleton.
And we were so scared that Franny wasn't there because we forgot that she tried to turn to evaporate her so that she could turn invisible.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what
Greetings, travelers. Welcome to the Northern Forest. Our forest is only for those of great wisdom and knowledge. It's only for those who share knowledge for others.
We have a question for you. If you succeed, you may go. But if you don't, you'll feel the first breath.
Do you wish to hear our question?
Look, Scout, the Northern Forest is on Chatsworth map.
And it looks like Conrad's house is in the forest. So I just want to hear the question.
Yes, we would like to hear your question.
I do not exist at any start of any life. But through trials, pain, and failure, you may find me. But alas, there are some who blind their eyes and never will see me.
I'm like a gem. Knowledge can be considered a close relative, but we are very different nonetheless. What am I? What?
It's okay, Scott. It's okay, baby. We have to do this.
Oh, I've got it.
Oh yeah. Do you want to tell them?
Sure. The answer is the flu.
The whole house is. So here's my proposition, girls. If Phoenix gets in the chair for 5 minutes, that's it, just 5 minutes, and you take the baby. What do you say?
We'll do it, just in a little bit of a different way.
What?
Skylar, drink it.
No, stop! Stop!
Griffin, get in the chair. You knew this was coming. Get in the chair. I have no understanding as to why you did that.
And you probably never will.
Enough! There, just as promised.
No, please, I want Navy. Why are you doing this?
They thought they could beat me at my game. They thought they could knock me off the edge. Cut the rope, push me off, watch me fall. Heroes gloat. They thought they could beat me at my game, but they were wrong. They were wrong. I fell fast, I screamed loud. That pit was dark, long and deep, but a rock broke my fall. Hear the laughs, the cries, the screams, but I didn't die. No, I didn't die. Now my mission's changed. My path will never be the same. With my charge now set in stone, I know I can't be stopped. My mission's changed. My operation's finally clear. If I rid the world of a hidden species, who really cares? Let's be honest, girls, who really cares? I climbed up that pit, my mind infuriated on what had been done. I was lost in a world that wasn't mine. Blinded by my anger, I schemed the night away. See my light always on. Hear my thought never gone. They thought I would break, but I never did. No, I never did. Now my mission's changed. My path will never be the same. With my charge now set in stone, I know I can't be stopped. My mission's changed. My operation's finally set. If I rid the world of a hidden species, nobody cares. The monsters must be left behind. The monsters are themselves a crime. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. The monsters must be left behind. The monsters are themselves a crime. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Now my mission's changed. My path is finally clear. Nobody cares enough for a species they never knew was there. My mission's changed. My thoughts are all in line. Nobody cares if you punish a criminal for their crime. Who really cares? Who really cares? Nobody cares.
Monsters must be left behind. The monsters are themselves a crime.
Get me out! It's finished. Humans will no longer fear monsters. Monsters will fear me.
What was that? What happened?
Oh,
You turned me into a half-blood monster.
What?
I'm just a regular human girl now.
How do you know? When will it wear off?
It won't. Chacho told me about this when we were leaving.
You knew?
I did know. Chacho knew someone was planning something like this for years, and after what we told her, she figured out it was Colorado.
Was that what I dreamed?
Yeah.
monsters. Good luck.
Hello, family, friends, and loved ones. We are now going to take a 10-minute intermission. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the show.
If you would like to get up and use the restroom, you can.
I had some important. Oh no. Stay calm. Guide the conversation, but make him feel like he's leading it.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ribb.
Oh yes, hello, General. Please, yes, take a seat.
Now, before we begin, I'd like to ask how you come across my name.
Excuse me?
While my countless victories and honors to my name are well known throughout the entire world, I'm a bit surprised that a common, pathetic man, such as yourself, came across a name such as glorious as mine.
Do I have to respond to that?
No. But, why am I here?
Oh, well, I sent you here in hopes that you may be able to help me.
Ha! You think I do not already know that? I'd like to know what I'd have to do.
I thought I sent you a letter that mentioned why I needed you.
Oh! Yeah, I didn't read that. I saw that it was addressed to me, looked at the return address to know where I was supposed to go. It's in the middle of the woods, man. But I did have to skim through it a little bit to find when I was supposed to grace you with my presence. Another thing that I've learned through a lot of experience.
Oh, well, it's funny you mention that because I was hoping we could use that to our advantage.
Using experience?
Indeed.
I don't follow. What do you mean? What's our advantage?
We're going to wipe out all monsters from North America.
Well, how?
By giving them something they haven't seen in 300 years.
300 years?
Yes. And since the lifespan of a human and a monster are exactly the same, no monster lad has ever witnessed what I'm going to get.
But, excuse me, if they've experienced it, couldn't they just learn from that?
Well, you can't learn from experience if you haven't experienced it or forgotten what I told you.
I'm sorry. What is your plan, Mr. Red?
If a bird falls from the nest, he'll either perish or learn from that nest, and if he survives, he'll be a smarter birdie than he was.
Birds!
So if he goes back to the edge of the nest, he now knows how to fly up. But if an unknown danger were to come, did he prepare?
No?
Is he prepared?
I guess not.
So General Harding, sir, please listen to my words. I don't mean birds when I say birds.
Oh, you're talking about the monsters!
We shut them down. We knock them off. We take their wisdom and experience and we burn it up. We give them the things they haven't seen, the impossible possibilities. We give them the forgotten danger. Let's give them war.
You mean the monsters have never had war before?
The last one was 3 years ago.
So you want them out of sight, those ghastly creatures, the killers of light, and without them, we can actually sleep through the night. So with my armies at your command, we'll take them all out at once. What a heroic act of myself to save all of humanity. Well, Mr. Collar, please listen to my words. I'm here to say I'm all on board.
We shut them down.
We knock them off.
We take their wisdom and experience and we burn it up. We give them the things they haven't seen, the impossible possibilities. We give them the forgotten danger. Let's give them war. Let's give them
nightmares are literally made out of. Bound to put me in the history books.
Yes. Now here's the contract stating our partnership as well as our agreement. I would like our partnership to last for 2 years. As it states here, if you would read this.
Yes, but before we get to that, I'm sorry I held this information from you, but wars cost money, and I chew myself like receiving money.
Yeah, right. Right here states the payment for you, as well as payment for your soldiers. I do believe it is a generous salary. Oh, General, don't worry about supplies. I almost have unlimited resources. If you're ever feeling worried about lack of supplies or lack of payment, you can read the rest of the contract.
No. Another thing that I went through experience. Don't read contracts.
This one's for you. I know we have a lot to do, but I'd like to start immediately and be ready for war in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, that is quite high standards. But nevertheless, my squadron will be very well prepared in that time frame.
Well, excellent, General. I'll come to your camp in 1 week and begin things then.
See you in 1 week, Mr. Red.
To you as well, General.
Mandy, come on. We're gonna be late. We wrote a present for Delano. Where should we?
Here, I can take that.
I also drew pictures of it.
I can show them that as well, or you can show them yourself.
I'd like to show it myself, but thank you, Granny.
Of course.
You, Delano, I drew pictures of you. Look.
That's an interesting paper you got there. May I see it? Where did you get this?
I found it at near a cottage on the way over. I ran out of paper at home, and I wanted to draw a picture from little Delano.
Well, your picture is beautiful. Oh, is there something on the back?
No, I don't think so.
It's a contract. Let's see. Service agreement dated as a aha! Obligations of the employed begin on June 23rd. Oscar D. Harding will provide the following services to Colin H. Redd to give him the right and position of second in command over Oscar D. Harding's entire army, with Oscar D. Harding being first. Will secure any needed supplies for the proposed war, with the knowledge that Colin H. Redd will provide all necessary funds. Will give all in his power to destroy the monsters of North America, and will not stop until the expiration of this date, that date being 2 weeks from now. In witness whereof, the parties hereto have executed this agreement as of the date first above written, signed Colin H. Redd and General Oscar D. Harding.
The war on monsters? Are they actually going to do that?
All right, listen up. Look, I've seen this coming for a while, and yes, he's serious. Especially if he's gone through the trouble of hiring some Oscar kid to help him with it.
Well,
But girls, look at this blessing. We've been giving a warning for something they thought would take us by surprise. And I mean, look at, we have 2 weeks to prepare for something they thought we would never see coming.
I don't have much experience preparing for wars. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, none of us do. And I don't remember reading too much about it.
I can't even remember the last war monsters were in.
I can't usually what little knowledge I have of wars and battles in America that I learned when I was growing up as a child. Also, some of my friends' parents were in the military.
What's a military?
So we certainly should keep this a secret.
Yes, we should definitely tell other monsters.
But first, we shouldn't even think about trying to fight back. We should start by building a bunker or a safe hideout to go to during any bad things. That way, we can figure them out as they happen.
Would it help if we tell a little bit about ourselves?
human anymore right now, is he?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What monster traits did you have before you became human? How do you know about monster traits? I'm regular when I adopted Delana.
My monster trait was shapeshifting. I didn't do it much, but monsters who do it often can get really good at it.
Shapeshifting? I wasn't aware of that monster trait. How many are there?
5.
5? I thought there were only 2.
Well, I suppose it might help if we tell you a little bit more about the monsters, since you know a lot about the wars, and we know a lot about monsters.
The first one is strength.
That's mine.
She can lift 4,000 pounds. Part of her personality because of that is courage.
But I also have courage because the strength is my own. I know God.
But if you're to doubt and live in constant fear, you will find yourself getting weaker and weaker.
I didn't know that.
Me neither. Second one is tolerance. That's mine.
I'm going to. We can hold our breath for up to 15 minutes, and we can touch fire. We know that to be gentle because other humans don't have it.
And we know that words can hurt more than getting frostbitten.
Next one is my vision. I can basically see through walls and stuff, but at first it's just blurry, so I have to have some patience.
You don't want to have a lot of patience with me.
I'm still learning.
Always think so.
Brain, what's yours?
I have hearing and knowledge. I can remember just about everything other monsters have told me, and the more I hear people talk, the more I understand they mean feeling. I guess I'm just being in between the lines and reading them.
It's hard to explain, but she does it well.
I can remember the grains of sand up to our universe just by remembering what other monsters have told me. It gives me milk.
So, what's your turn?
Okay, I'm sorry, but we gotta move on. Seems to me that we have a war to prepare for, and we need to spread the word about this fast. Like, fast! Alright?
Maybe Versa, Skylar, and Victoria. You could maybe go and tell other monsters about the war.
Yeah, that sounds great. Come on. We need a name for ourselves.
How about the Secret Society of Monsters? And plus amigos too.
The SSM it is then.
Alright, let's go.
Greetings, Colin. What do you think?
Well, excellent, General.
Indeed. Aren't I always?
Let's play over here away from the soldiers.
Okay, so this is a map of North America. So if we were to send our troops and try to destroy the monsters, that would take a long time. But I thought of the ingenious plan to start by sending a quarter of my troops to the eastern coast, a quarter to the west, a quarter to the south, and we send a quarter to northern Canada. Great plan, eh?
Very pleased to hear that.
I can tell.
Okay. Now, General Harding, I know our contract is not to be put into place until the 23rd, but I have a plan that maybe we can knock down the monsters a little bit more and have an open door for us.
Well, you do love keeping people in suspense. What is your plan?
I'd like to start burning down their forests. They will have nowhere to live. And right now, all the colonies will see that a problem is coming. I'll go speak to the council and explain to them that they need to go send out their military to put out the fires. And then we have an open door just waiting for us to walk through it.
That's a good plan. I thought about it, but it's good.
odd word to use, Clara.
Why's that, Eagle?
Your adversary is your enemy. Your enemy is someone who is constantly opposed to you. This time we're not defending, we're attacking. I can't get that out of my head.
I don't trust this planet. I don't know what your details are, but we can do it now.
Your character isn't measured in your strength. I don't think I know all the reasons for this war, but I know they aren't good. I'm not going with my gut. I'm going with the voice inside my head that's telling me that this is wrong. In the end, I may be defending.
You will be a traitor.
I would be safe.
Are you really going to?
I don't have enough information yet, but I will wait. I will wait.
I have to know who you're going to.
Okay, we need to move this stuff over here. And, what is that? Oh, you made this. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. Go talk to them, they're back.
I think we've told everyone still alive about this war. That's not true, though. I wish it was. But we did tell a lot, and we have to spread the word.
They believed you.
Some did, but most said that they would like, keep an eye out for it's not. I don't think they understand how serious this is. I know. Well, do you smell something?
What?
Smoke.
There's a fire.
What? Where?
Come on, we have to go real quick.
Go look. They're all right.
We saw them. There were hundreds, even more.
What?
They were over there. Forest of Harrison.
Oh, who's our new friend?
Oh, this is Griffin.
Well, welcome. You know the importance of this war, right?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the Alliance.
Trust is my name.
You made progress.
Yes.
Yep, slowly but surely.
Guys, the fire. We need to go tell fire control.
Yes.
Let's go.
I hope they get stuck on fire in time.
Me too.
Yeah. Who was it?
It was them. We saw them. There were hundreds, even more.
Just burning down our forest so carelessly?
Yes.
Where?
What?
Right across the lake.
Right across the lake?
Yes.
Get back in line, soldier. There will be war. There must be war.
Navy, Franny! Oh, you girls are coming with me
Where are we going?
to the capital of the monster colonies, Monorexis. We'll tell them everything that has happened so far and hope they believe us. Let's go!
Rifle sweat. Ah, here it is. A new guard posts.
Those 2 minutes made it to Marksman Force, Governor.
Yes, but look on the fluorescent side, Grapple. We've moved up in guarding. As we now guard the Monorexis East entrance.
Hey, did you win that game?
I'm sorry to say I failed to convey here, and no, you are not getting better at it. But, thinking about it, there is another game that comes to mind, and it's something that you youngins used to do. So, first, there was someone giving off a fat beat. And then the other person would just say the first words that came to mind.
Like dirt truck scan treat?
Yes, but you want the words to rhyme every now and then. You see where I'm going with this? Okay. 3, 2.
Kids drop the game, see the mystery. Bats are from trying to get history. Dirt truck scan treat. What else did I see? 2 minutes.
Applause, applause, applause.
Sure it is.
Oh, hello, traveler.
Hello, I'm in a bit of a rush. Can I get through?
If you are
What is your question?
To our measure, I'm not known.
do not miss me until I have flown. What am I? Time. You're correct. You may enter. What cool person?
Hello, I'd like to make an appointment with council.
All right. What's your first and last name?
Colin Red.
What trait?
Shapeshifting.
What colony are you from?
Luffy.
Step right here. Put your arms there, right there. It's okay. Sir. Now
Hello, please, we'd like to make an appointment with the council.
Oh, all right. What are your first and last names?
Name's Dana. And that's Chowder.
I'm sorry, this morning said that.
It's just your first and last name. I'm sure they're fine.
Please, are you sure that won't work?
I'm trying and it won't accept it.
Judge, there's no judgment here. I bet your first and last name are good.
Christina Red.
Chowder,
All right. Hey, you just had a
joke or something?
You know him?
Like,
All right.
is he your nephew or something?
He's my son.
No, that's impossible.
Girls. Girls. I told you call me story once. I only told you that I needed to hear them. Because part of me never wanted to retell that story again. Because it was all me. I turned my sweet, imaginative son into what he is today. After the hospital fire, I was left in shock. My husband, Vernon, had passed away. I was left with our son, Colin. When I looked at Colin, all I could see was Vernon. I should have been even more loving to him because of this, but I wasn't. I put Colin to the side, trying to figure my own life out. You were right there, so how could I not give you the very first cry? When you needed me, baby, you lifted your he liked playing in the forest instead. Some nights he would just skip dinner altogether, but it didn't matter to me. One night he came home telling me all about this vampire who wanted to be his friend. Colin always tried to find time to talk with me. He would tell me about his day, and I would listen and talk and laugh. Those are the only times I look back on without sadness. He kept going out to the forest for 2 years. Some nights I would come too, but I wouldn't eat the monsters, just hide in the back. Though his vampire friend didn't know me.
In 1,000 wishes, I'd only need one to bring back the moments of you having fun. In 1,000 regrets and 1,000 mistakes, only one hurts the most. When I push you away.
One night, I got a knock on the door. It was Colin's vampire friend. She said that someone had found out that Colin wasn't a monster and had punished him for invading the monster colony. The vampire said that Colin wouldn't be coming home again, ever. I didn't believe it. I ran into the forest. I went deeper than I ever had and found him sitting against a rock, drenched in sweat with scratches on his arms and legs. He said he had just climbed up a huge pit and had been walking for miles to get away from the monsters. He was angry. He told me he wanted to destroy the monsters, all of them, and he asked me to help him. I knew it was wrong, and when I tried to talk him out of it, he only got more mad. He left. For 12 years, I'd never told anyone about that night, because that was the night when I really had lost my son.
How I wish I could turn back time to when you were laughing by my side. I would give it all, walk 1,000 miles to see your face, your eyes, your smile. In 1,000 wishes, I'd only need one to bring back the moments of you having fun. In 1,000 regrets and 1,000 mistakes, only one hurts the most. When I pushed you away.
As I was in the forest, a nice monster came to me and asked what happened. I said that I had just lost my son. She thought I meant that he had passed away, but I still needed the help anyway. She bought me an old cottage in the forest where I could live. She introduced me to her church, and I began to attend weekly. I would sometimes help in the nursery, and once I was holding a baby and said he was so cute I could just eat him up. That's when my friends gave me the nickname Child Chew. I absolutely despised it at first and thought it was a horrible and weird nickname, but my friends just kept calling me it. And soon I found that I looked forward to hearing them call me Child Chewer rather than Christina. It felt like I could start fresh. So eventually I just started going by Child Chewer. I've been able to get by as a monster by helping to make medicines and cures. Only my close friends know the truth. I've been waiting these past 12 years for when I might see Colin again, and maybe help him to turn in the right direction, the way I should have.
How I wish I could turn back time to when you were laughing by my side. I would give it all, walk 1,000 miles to see your face, your eyes, your smile. In 1,000 wishes, I'd only need one to bring back the moments of you having fun. In 1,000 regrets and 1,000 mistakes, only one hurts the most. When you walked away.
So, Chopper, you're not a monster?
No.
Why haven't you gone to it? You know where you sent us to.
I thought about it, but I never felt prepared.
Hello, Mr. Conrad. Do I need to for me? Anything about your... Oh, yes. Council has decided to send the notes out to the fire. Well, seems like you got what you wanted. Yes. This all happened on the 23rd. It's all just how I hoped it would be.
this war. The monsters are a despicable species, and both General Harding and Mr. Red agree that they are a threat to all of humankind. However, this war is to remain as confidential as possible. Although we fight for our brothers and sisters of the human race, they are not to know about this war. When we attack, it will be at midnight and without any imprudent noises or shouts. You have been given time to learn and recognize hand signals, which will play a crucial role in your operations. Your role in this war is simple. Attack with swiftness, intelligence, and leave no survivors. Mr. Red has specifically said that this war is intended to completely wipe out all the monsters of North America. Follow orders and do your role.
Thank you, Lieutenant. As Lieutenant Ida said, you will each have your own section, and you will move to your quadrant, and you will strike at 2400 hours.
Troop Vector, you are assigned the southern route. Troop Serpent, you are assigned the eastern route. Troop Diana.
Why do we do this? Why do we fight with the liars? You saw the monsters. They were caring for each other, helping their loved ones.
Leonhardt, enough.
No, I won't do it. So why fight? Why fight for this man's vengeance story and this man's quest for money and fame?
That's enough, soldier!
I won't do it.
Bind him.
Such an ignorant and wishful young man. Before we announce his punishment, are there any others who'd like to join him? No? All right.
Yes.
Don't worry. I know how to handle this. Okay, so you two are...
Allow me to. These soldiers say that they're going to protect the monsters, for they are traitors. They should no longer be allowed to be categorized in the human race, for they are monsters themselves. We will give them discharge and allow them to go fight among their fellow monsters. Although, you were told not to leave any monsters alive after this war. These soldiers are now included. Take them away.
Sir, remember, it is not only older monsters you were fighting. Remember, you were once a child.
Prepare yourselves! Let the war begin. No, this is right. Barricading what is theirs. I trusted them, and they tried to kill me. I know that they're all like that. Just 2 weeks ago, 2 young monsters tried to break into my house. They're all hideous. But now that I've become one, I'm starting to feel more sympathy towards them and understanding that they could have just been scared. They still did it. The younger ones can thank their parents for what's about to happen. They're getting what they deserve. But after this, what will I deserve?
I can't go to sleep. Maybe it's not. Shall we start the war tomorrow?
I know, girls. We're gonna have some scary nights coming. Somewhere.
We will not be able to sleep. The son of Jesus was the disciples. The night before Jesus was crucified or killed, he was with his disciples, and he told them wonderful things. But one thing he did tell them is that they would be hated because they trusted him and followed him. But he also showed them that they would not do it alone.
Girls, when he cooked the other sides of grain, he saw mine. Each and every one of you. He did it so that you could have peace in this hard world, because he loves you. Times are going to happen, girls, that may not be good. But he is good. Our Lord is good.
Let's focus on the older. Can you sing us a song? I can sing the fire as St. Vincent for July. Say goodnight to the sleeping
gonna be okay.
Maybe not.
Well, look what we have here. I sent spies hours ago, and they have tracked you down, and they've been trained to find your cultures and traditions, and they can, in fact, say that you all are monsters. Oh, look at this. We got some traitors among us. Oh, no matter. Because we consider you monsters as well, you are gifted the opportunity of getting to see the beginning of the war on monsters.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Well, this isn't about you, is it?
I have a contract saying that you owe me and my army loads and loads of money.
I have it. I'll pay you.
This war's gonna go down in history. I was gonna go down in history. You can't just
say, General Harding declaring peace on the monsters, saving them from a catastrophic war.
I did?
But sir, we were told that the monsters are a despicable species.
And a threat to the human race.
Well, you were told wrong. I can't just go shout out another family like mine was, or go ending lives carelessly. That toll on a war is unmeasurable. My life was not saved so I can go ruin others. My mom once tried to help me to see that, and now I do.
Colin, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I approached you all because once I was hurt, this was not the way I should have responded. Monsters, I'm sorry for burning down your homes and your houses. I've taken so much away from you. You were the griffin. I've taken even more away from you. I can't even imagine. I'm so sorry. I will not consider my work done until every fire is put out and every house is rebuilt, and until I can find a way to reverse my machine.
No, that's right. I met some pretty awesome humans, and I don't really mind being one.
And to General Harding's army, I'm sorry for dragging you into all this. You will all receive what's promised to you. But I would like to be the one to offer you a way to correct what has happened. Would you all come with us and help put out the fires and rebuild the houses?
I just want to be the first one to say, I forgive you. We all forgive you.
Thank you, but why?
Because we have all messed up, done wrong, and have a punishment to pay.
But our God took that punishment because He created us and He loves us.
He's calling you, Colin. He loves you and He wants you to be part of His family. We all do. We are all a family because of our Lord.
It's not going to be easy. That will make it worse. Life will keep on going, so it matters. We are holding. See the open doors to your right still.
It's a blessing from our Lord. Just take a step and you've begun. We are a family no matter what. We see the needs, we know what's been done. Take a hand, take a breath. We are here together. In this mess we'll stand. We'll love, we'll fight. The brokenness inside of you, the pain will come out when you see the truth. We know the truth. We are loved. We are monsters.
It's not going to be easy to turn this life around. My heart still wants to go back to the way it was found.
It's up to you, my boy, to decide what comes in. Follow your Creator. He is faithful through and through. We are a family no matter what. We see the needs, we know what's